Hi guys, Eric with TheWiscoGuyz here, coming at you on a rainy day. It's been raining all weekend, so I didn't really have any ideas on what to make for a video. So, sitting around thinking, well, what do I drive when it's shitty weather? So we're gonna go over why I bought this $800 piece of shit truck. This truck is a 1988 GMC C1500. I bought this last year, July, I think, for around $800. Saw it on a post on Facebook. I was like, well, I'll go check it out. I was kind of in the market for a cheaper truck. Nothing came through the dealership that I liked or in my price range. So I talked to the guy, you know, everything worked on it. The interior is really clean, I'll show you that. Paint and the body is not so good, as you can see here, but it drives, it runs, it drives. I've taken it on probably 120 mile trip back and forth, A to B and then B to A. It's a nice truck for the money. I mean, the thing runs and drives, heat works, AC did work. I gotta recharge that, so there's a leak somewhere. When I initially got the truck, I had aluminum rims on it, which I still do have in the back of the truck, but I switched to these steel ones. When I originally bought it, I wanted to use it as like a truck, just throw anything you want in the back of it. A bunch of stuff I had to clean up in the yard at the house I'm at, and whatever I needed to haul, my dirt bike or tires or rims, or you know, just to haul anything. So like I said before, when I originally got it, didn't have these rims on it. I put these rims on it kind of to go with this truck, not only to haul stuff, but make it look as shitty as I could. I got those rims for free, ended up painting them. I've been looking for a set of center caps for it, either in chrome or black, but I haven't found any yet that somebody wants to get rid of. So just got the topper yesterday for free, right on there. It was nice. Me and my dad just stuck it on there. I didn't think it was gonna fit. I thought it was for a Ford, but stuck it on there, definitely for an 8-foot box Chevy or GMC. So take a little tour of the truck here. I'm gonna get out of the rain and get back into the shop. I'll take the truck in with me, so check in with you. So I got the truck inside now. Just kind of go over it here. So the interior, like I said, was pretty clean. It's got this old school seat cover on it, and then it's got brand new door panels on it too. So the guy pretty much cleaned it up. He said he had the whole dash apart, cleaned inside the air ducts, so everything works really well. The only thing that doesn't work right now is the AC. It did last year, but like I said, it needs to be recharged. Other than that, everything works. The radio, I put 2 new speakers in the fronts there. That one has like feedbacks, like a loose wire or something. This one works pretty well, but I should just replace the radio. It's still the stock, you know, old school radio. So it's got a sliding rear window with tint, which is nice because the topper also has a matching sliding rear window, so you can get in from the cab to the topper, which is really nice. Headliner's falling a little bit, but other than that, the interior is pretty clean. I got Ford floor mats because they were just laying around in the shop here. That's it for the interior. The outside, like I said, is not the prettiest looking thing. The paint is faded. I'm sure this truck's been in an accident before. The hood came with the truck. Ended up, I don't know if it cost the guy $100, but the hood is probably the nicest body panel on this truck. So, and it didn't even come with it, you know, on the truck. It came in the back of the truck. So me and Aaron ended up installing that like the day I bought it. You know, the cab corners are pretty much gone. You can thank Wisconsin winters for that, inside and out. So the body mounts are shot. You can see inch and a half off. So I did do new taillights because the ones that were on here were giving me trouble. They weren't working. Ended up doing 2 new ones. Got them from Rock Auto for like $18 with bulbs. So, or you know, yeah, $18 with bulbs per side. So each were 18 bucks. Ended up going and install them. My dad's, you know, helping me get them in there, and he pushes a little too hard and cracked that out there. But the seal's still there, and it seems to not let water in. So it's got this crazy farm pin hitch in there. I can't get that out. I don't even want to try, so just leave that in there. What else on this truck? I mean, like I said, this thing's been into before for body work, because you can see right there all the Bondo and crap, and I mean, it's dented up, and then like I said, the cab corners are gone, and this front fender's definitely been painted, you know, very, very, very bad. But otherwise, I mean, you know, the windshield's mint, doesn't have any cracks in it. You know, usually these trucks run around with broken windows and stuff, but otherwise, I mean, this thing is all right. It came with these tires on it, the Goodyear Walmart special radials. You know, actually a decent tire for the winter. Didn't have any troubles except for the last snowstorm we got, where we got like 2 feet of snow, and it was windy, drifted, packed snow. So let's go underneath the hood here. So this is what it's got in it, and this is kind of like a big buying point for me. It had the Chevy small block 350 in it. It's not that big of a deal, but it was like, you know, it's got the 350 in it. So a lot of Chevy guys will tell you this was a super reliable motor, and it is. It really is. I mean, the same motors in my Firebird, just a 305 small block with a different injection system. And that car's got 144,000 miles on it. This says 223,000 on the odometer, but I don't know if this is the original engine or not. So other than that, I haven't had to put anything into this engine yet. Knock on wood. I don't have to put anything into it. The engine runs really good. It starts up every time. The winter I only had one time that it didn't start up, and that was because the battery that came with this truck, a little small for it, you know, 580 cold cranking out. This should have like a 700 to 800, but it's been working, so I haven't changed it. Eventually I will change it. So yeah, my rubber snubber broke. Oh shit. Well, the rubber snubber was holding that down, so we'll just leave that right there. Hold down, can't even hold it down. That's how small the battery is. Notice there's a bunch of stuff unhooked on it. Like, you look here, there's a line there, there's a line here with a screw in it. I don't know, it runs, so I'm not gonna mess with it. Aaron's grinding. So Aaron's working on that truck. He came in on Saturday, trying to get a jump start on it. Guy wants to do full rockers, everything. It started rusting out pretty bad, so he's been working on that. I just come in, you know, while he was working so he could do this video, but yeah. I'll just wait till he's done, continue with the truck. So one of the coolest parts about these engine bays on these old Chevys, from 88 to I believe 98, and could even be later on the 3/4 tons, like 2000 I think, is this little light here. So they had this little engine bay light here, so if you need to work on anything, you just go in, and I believe this one still works. So you go in there and you just like, oh look at that, you gotta get in there. Look at that, I can see, you know, and on the side of the road, this is huge, you know. So, but yeah, this still works. It's missing the cover, of course, but the bulb still works. And you just reel her back up. The reason why I bought this truck is so I didn't have to drive my Focus in the winter, and that might sound crazy to you guys, but I drove my first Focus ST in the winter, and after that one winter, everything started to get a little tinge of rust on it, like underneath. Let me get a truck. I can, you know, haul stuff with it, drive it in the winter. I can just do what you do with trucks and go down dirt roads, don't have to worry about nothing, and just drive it like you would a truck, you know, just a beater. So that's the main reason why I got this truck, so I could save the Focus from getting rusty in the winter. And the second reason is to haul stuff. Right now I got the rims that came with the truck, and I got my BMX bike in there. I actually rode that today. I actually rode it until it started raining. Use it as a truck, man. That's why I bought it. So, but my plans with this truck is it's got a 1-into-2 muffler back there, and I'm gonna plan on getting rid of that muffler. I want to do maybe way down the road, and this truck's not even worth putting it into, but way down the road, do true dual exhaust with 90s out each side for tailpipes, one on each side. But I think for the time being, since this is the status of it right here, you know, it moves, so yeah. What I want to do is take that muffler out, put a Y pipe in, and then weld it so it doesn't move anymore. The thing burns quart every 300 miles. Another thing Aaron loves about this truck, if you look here, the headlights have different brands on each sealed beam headlight. So they go Guide, Warner, Napa, and then Ico, I think it's called. I don't know, but Aaron thought that was funny. So yeah, other than that, that's kind of what the plans are. Just drive it in the winter. You know, if this truck were to break tomorrow, I wouldn't even be mad. I really wouldn't. I paid around $800 for it. If it were to break tomorrow and I couldn't drive it no more and had to scrap it, I've got my money's worth out of this truck. Take it for a little drive and see how it rolls down the road. Check in with you then. Driving down the highway right now, going from work into town. But this thing drives pretty good. Now the rear end, I think, is been changed out. I looked up the RPO code on it, and it said 373 with a limited slip. I think that's not right anymore. I think someone changed it out. This speedometer's off about 10 miles an hour when you go above 35, 40. So it's showing I'm doing like 47. I'm probably doing like 58, you know. So you know, if I let someone borrow this truck and they drive it and I go, keep it 10 under, and they go, why? And I'm like, well, you'll find out. So they'll get going, forget about what I said, they'll start going, and all of a sudden they're at 60 miles an hour. Well, they're probably doing about 75, and they asked me, why the hell was I hauling so fast? Why couldn't nobody keep up to me? I was like, well, did you go 10 under like I said? And they, no. Well, it's off about 10 miles an hour, buddy. Girlfriend hates driving it, just for the fact that the steering wheel's like this. As you can see, not very good. But that's just a worn out steering box. Everything in the front end is tight. It's got a little bit of a wind noise coming from there, but other than that, it's a pretty solid driving truck. Like I said, I've done 120 miles in this thing. I checked the gas mileage and it was like 17, 18 miles to the gallon, but since the speedometer's off, I think also the odometer is probably going to be off too. So that was with the odometer being 10 off, so I probably got closer to 20, I would imagine. But other than that, it drives pretty good. So we're gonna see if this thing still got some power with 200 and, well, we just rolled 223 700 miles, so let's see if this thing still has some power. I'll check back in with you once I get set up. Still got some power. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe.